Paige Bueckers passes Caitlin Clark to make WNBA history on Sunday. Paige Bueckers passes Caitlin Clark to make WNBA history on Sunday, originally appeared on Athlon Sports. Dallas Wings rookie Paige Bueckers and Indiana Fever star Caitlin Clark have become two of the most exciting young guards in the WNBA. While the Fever have seen some success to begin the 2025 WNBA season, the Wings haven't been as lucky, falling to 3-12 after a 91-88 overtime loss to the Washington Mystics on Sunday. Going into Sunday's loss, Bueckers had recorded 108 points and 58 assists through her first 10 career games. With 2:42 remaining in overtime, Bueckers hit a layup off a Nalissa Smith assist, marking her 20th point of the game and 100th of her young career. In doing so, Bueckers now becomes the fastest player in WNBA history to record 200 or more points and 50 or more assists, doing so in just 11 games. The previous record was shared by three players, including Clark, Houston Comets legend Cynthia Cooper-Dyke, and former Charlotte Sting guard Andrea Stinson, each of whom reached the mark in 12 games. Bueckers finished the game with 20 points on 7 of 17 shooting, 9 rebounds, and 7 assists. The former UConn Huskies star also hit the game-tying three-pointer with 11 seconds left to force overtime. The Wings now see their two-game winning streak come to an end and remain in last place in the Western Conference. Still, Bueckers is tracking to win the 2025 Rookie of the Year. Prior to the Washington game, she was leading Dallas in scoring, 18.0 points per game, assists, 5.8, steals, 2.1, and blocks, 0.9. Up next for Bueckers and the Wings, a battle with Brittany Griner and the Atlanta Dream on Tuesday at 8:00 p.m. ET. This story was originally reported by Athlon Sports on June 22, 2025, where it first appeared. The sun hadn't fully set over Dallas on Sunday when history whispered through the rafters of the College Park Center. Inside the arena, the court shimmered beneath the lights, but all eyes were drawn to one figure, Paige Bueckers, number 5 in navy and teal, moving like poetry in motion. She wasn't just playing basketball. She was etching her name into the scroll of legends, surpassing Caitlin Clark, and redefining what greatness looks like in the WNBA. Just a few seasons ago, Clark was the name everyone knew. She broke barriers with her logo-range threes, shattered NCAA records, and dragged women's basketball into an unprecedented national spotlight. Her rookie year with the Indiana Fever had already set a new standard: points, assists, charisma, visibility. Caitlin didn't just play the game, she changed it. But on this particular Sunday, Paige didn't just catch up, she passed her. The moment that shifted time, the Dallas Wings were neck and neck with the Fever in a game that already felt like a playoff preview, a high-octane showdown that featured the two most talked-about rookies since Diana Taurasi first laced up for Phoenix. In the third quarter, with 6:37 on the clock, Bueckers pulled off a maneuver that would become her signature moment. After stealing an errant pass at half-court, she dribbled behind her back, faked a pass to the wing, then floated a no-look alley-oop to her teammate off the break. It was basketball ballet, graceful, explosive, unselfish. And it gave her the assist that nudged her over Caitlin Clark's rookie record for most points, plus assists through the first 15 games. The crowd erupted, the announcers choked on their own words, and the camera panned to the scoreboard. History had just been made. The rise of Paige Bueckers. What makes Paige's ascension so compelling is that it wasn't inevitable. Injuries at UConn robbed her of what many thought would be her golden years. There were doubts, whispers about whether she'd ever be the same player again. But Paige didn't listen. She went quiet, and in that quiet she worked. Now in the WNBA, she's not just healthy, she's dominant. Her court vision is clairvoyant, her shot pure as snowfall, and her leadership calm and cutting. She doesn't scream for attention the way some stars do. Instead, she draws it to her, naturally, the way a lighthouse commands a sailor's gaze. Her numbers speak volumes: 19.4 points per game, 7.1 assists, 5.2 rebounds, and a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio. But what numbers can't quantify is her rhythm, the heartbeat she gives a team. She doesn't play for highlights, though they come, but for harmony, for winning. Caitlin and Paige, two halves of a revolution. It would be easy to frame this moment as a rivalry, but that would miss the point. Caitlin Clark and Paige Bueckers aren't enemies. They are twin flames fueling the most exciting era women's basketball has ever seen. Clark lit the fire. She brought in the casual fans, the media, the millions who might not have tuned in before. She made noise. Bueckers, though, is the storm after the thunder, subtle, sure, and unstoppable. She carries herself with humility.